Right, the world famous Parker Ehinger here. Parker, you're running sprints with the big guys.
Yep.
I think you might have been the only guy I saw with the pads on doing it.
Yeah. I mean, it's something that we used to do back in the day too. I mean, guys jump off sides, make mental errors on the whole line. We have to run for it, and it's something that I've done. I've run with shoulder pads on. Had to do under Coach Mahoney when he was here. So I mean, it's just something I'm used to, something I'm trying to condition my body for. For the games, just condition for the whole season.
It's not easy to run like that after a full practice, and you're I don't know what your weight is these days, 317, something like that.
Yeah, it's about 320 right now.
320, so I should go to a carnival and guess weight.
Yeah, you're close.
Yeah, but that's not easy after a tough practice.
No, it's not. I mean, we go out there, we're buzzing our butts the whole practice, from pre-practice all the way to period 18, 19. We're getting after it, whether it's team blitz, team run. Even our individual drills and pass rush. We're getting after it. I mean, that's what I'm trying to instill in the young guys, to get after it in every drill, compete like you're a starter and go out there and, just get better every day.
You got the gray jersey on, so you're an authoritative figure. You got to go to the clam bake this year. How many lobsters did you destroy?
I had about 5, yeah. That wasn't the only thing, too. I had a couple pieces of chicken, 2 pieces of steak, and a couple pieces of corn on the cob, too, so I was getting after it.
You're quite the carnivore.
Oh, yeah. Ever since I was a little kid, I mean, I've always just, I must have a quick metabolism, a fast metabolism, because I can eat a lot, and I can eat a lot in a day.
Now, were you ever a little kid, though?
I mean, I was never this big. I mean, a couple years ago, probably my sophomore year of high school, I was only about 6'6", probably 185, and then the next year I was probably about 270. So
yeah.
I just needed to start working out and eating a lot more. So I finally started hitting the gym pretty hard, twice a day, and finally put some weight on, some muscle, and it all caught up to me.
So back in the day at 6'6", 185, were you catching passes, or were you still?
Yeah. I was tight end back in those days, catching passes. A lot more nimble and agile back in those days, but it was I think for the best move, obviously, to switch. My O-line coach, who happened to be my head coach in high school, came up to me and he told me, he's like, you either want to be a backup tight end as a junior, or you want to be a starting left tackle. And I obviously wanted to play, so I put the weight on. I worked my butt off in the gym, ate as much as I could whenever I could, and I was starting left guard the next 2 years in high school.
But if need be, they could line you up wide, and you still have the hands?
Yeah, I think I still got them.
Yeah. Jump ball?
Oh, yeah. Throw it up in the back of the end zone, I'll go get it.
Now where do I find Rockford, Michigan at? What's in there?
It's in western Michigan. It's about 10 minutes north of Grand Rapids. It's about 45 minutes from the Lake Michigan.
Now, who recruited you way back when and got you to Cincinnati?
It was Coach Stripling and Coach Mahoney.
Right.
Yeah, they both recruited me. It was mainly Coach Stripling. So he recruited Western Michigan, I'm pretty sure.
And they had the connection because they were at Central.
Yep, they had the connection. My head coach was actually very good friends with Coach Mahoney. They worked at the Michigan camp every year together and were roommates. So I had that connection. And, I started, when I first went to a Central Michigan camp, they were still at Central. So I had that connection, and then, the next time they came back and talked to me there at Cincinnati, and it just all worked out perfectly for me to come here.
You're out here with a lot of talent. There's more and more talent coming in every year. Offensively, are you excited about what can happen, knowing what you guys did last year?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, I think I'm even more excited this year than I was last year. I mean, we returned, all our wide receivers. We returned all our running backs. All our running backs are healthy right now. Our O-line's looking real good. We just got to get all playing on the same page, all for one and, one for all. I mean, just having this many receivers that Gunner can throw to, I think, makes him, feel comfortable. And, we just want to make him comfortable in the pocket, too. We want to be able to make it so he can sit back there and throw to whoever he needs to, not feeling pressured at any time. And, we're going to – obviously, my goal every year is to give up single-digit sacks to no sacks at all. So this year, we're shooting for single-digit sacks given up.
Are you excited to see as many scouts out now? I mean, today I counted just easily a half dozen, if not more, NFL guys out here, and that has to be something you're aspiring to.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's awesome to hear. It's here to hear some of these scouts are out here looking at me. It definitely motivates me. I have the dream. I've had the dream since I was a little kid to play in the NFL. It's only a short amount of time away. If I can keep, staying humble, keep a level head on my shoulders, stay healthy. I think it could work out for me. I just need to, stay humble and stay healthy and stay hungry.
Now, the correct pronunciation of your name?
Ehinger.
Ehinger.
Yeah.
Just like Ehinger.
Yeah, just like E-N-G-E-R.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the worst pronunciation you've heard?
Ehinger, Ehinger. I don't know. I've heard quite a few bad ones.
Yeah. You're a big guy. People ought to pronounce your name.
Yeah. I get pretty pissed sometimes when people don't pronounce. Like, people just totally mispronunciate it, and I get pretty mad about it.
And they put out a pronunciation guide too.
Yeah, that's good. That's good to hear.
All right, this is Parker Ehinger, because I pronounced it right, and I'm
Yep, you
happy
did.
today.
Yep.